Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Max. If you're new to our channel, thank you for coming by. My name is Colby, and I hope that you'll come down here and push subscribe, ring the bell to see what's going on, because there's always something going on here on the farm. Looks like I got a chauffeur that's gonna come help us, and also one more that's gonna help us. You ready to help? If you go back and watch my tarp video, this was just completely solid black topsoil, gorgeous, and it was easy to plant. But now with all this crazy rain, it literally washed all my peas and all my good topsoil down there in the field. So the cattle, when they come back over here, they'll probably have some good peas to eat and some beans and some good legumes. Got that planted. Sorry we couldn't show you much of it. It started raining on us. You see it's getting dark again. In the next few days, we'll come back and put our compost back right in the center just to help feed it. And then right down the rows, we'll actually go ahead and put our bark back. That'll help keep that mulch and that weed suppression down, especially in the rows. Because in here, you know, we're right next to pastures. We're right next to all kind of animals coming and going, birds. The last thing we want them to do is drop it on this soil, because we got a huge rain, so it kind of washed all our goodness out. So now we got to reapply. So I want to show you something though right quick that we've been working on, that we've been talking about, that will help us with our animals. I want to show you though. So this is where our new barn will sit, right here next to the pond, overlooking the house and the pastures, where we can get the cows in easy. Also, it's more centrally located because we have our pigs here, lambs here, all that on this side of the farm here. So we'll be able to kind of move them all into this barn. So we've got the pad next to the barn. We're still about 3 or 4 weeks away, or maybe even a little bit more, to get this barn in. We've ordered it, but it was like 16 to 18 weeks on back order. So we ordered it before all the animal problems, and then that just made us know that we're making the right investment here. So we've got the pad built. It's gonna sit here. It's gonna be a 30 by 40 barn. We're just building the pole barn, just the cover, and then me and Aiden will come back and actually do the little corrals inside here, and that way we can kind of build it and makeshift it as we need them. Because this is not going to be normally where we house animals. It's just when the storms come, such as the hurricanes or the crazy spring storms that you've seen as of late. See, it's right next to these fields as well, where there's going to be some feed for animals. So we really wanted it to make it really centralized on the farm. It's about 35 acre, 36 acre farm, if you remember. But this puts it almost smack dab right in the middle. I think it's not close to is, of course, like our turkeys and our chickens. However, they have shelters and little barns that we can move them into right next to the house. And also we still have 2 16 by 20 barns down on that side that we can maneuver animals in. If we can't get them all the way over here, we can put them in there real quickly just through the evening, and then maneuver them to the big barn as we get close to that time. This is where it's gonna go. You ready to put some animals here? Moo cows? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has it been raining on us when we planted? Bad rain, huh? Let's go back home.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange juice. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Apple.
Apple who?
Apple juice.
Wait until you run out of fruit.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Grape.
Grape who?
Grape juice.
Yeah, he literally grabbed him by the body. Like,
So,
this is huge.
that is. Oh yeah, he looks good, man.
That's a pretty fish, isn't it?
That is pretty. Let me see how heavy he is. Oh yeah, he's a big one.
Yeah.
That's your biggest you ever caught, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. I don't know, I think they're about the same size. The other one was shorter, but he was fat.
All right, well let him go. He looks good. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. And I know a lot of people would rather plant their fields and have the same thing growing in it, and have the same, you know, if it be hay or Bermuda or alfalfa or whatever it may be. I love them having the forage element where there's so many different kind of flowers, or so many different kind of weeds. Not weeds as in what we call weeds, but for them, like these clovers, these red clovers, white clovers. There's something here, I don't even know what it is, but they love it. So they'll eat just about anything. Here's some of this. Look at this right here. This is seeding, and this is why I wanted to go ahead and move them on it, because we've got stuff seeding all right here. But look at this grass. Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, they're up to their literally up to their belly in it. And I'll show you the pasture we just pulled them off of, the little paddock we pulled them off of. Actually, they could have went another 2 or 3 days there. The last thing we want to do is not give them a chance to graze this. We'd rather, you know, just flash graze that, leave it high, because to be honest with you, it really don't matter. We're going to turn around and put them on the good stuff first, and then that way we may have to bush hog. We may even bring the cows in here because they can't keep up. I mean, look at this. This is unbelievable. This is a good 18-inch thick grass way over here. So I might be bringing cows in anyway to kind of help graze it down. Look, I mean, this is still high itself. That's what they just came off of. So you see they've got crazy amount of grass still where they were, and they were still eating it. But at the same time, I don't want to lose all these other paddocks here and all these other areas of growth. Plus, we still want to move them because they have manure laid all through here. So it'll help fertilize the grass. They're back on fresh grass now. They're actually bypassing the alfalfa I brought in here. Daisy just went back to it, but they've been eating all the grass and just forgot about the alfalfa, which is good. Trump is smashing some food right here. You see the little girls are just now going back to the alfalfa. So this is 3 nets. So they'll stay here, I don't know, probably typically only 2 to 3 days. But since there's only 4 of them and 2 of them are babies, they're not eating it nearly as quick. So they may stay on it longer. The biggest debate is, are we gonna bring the cows over here? And we might, because the cows, grass is a little bit slower right now because they're in the wetter areas. This grass is blowing and going. So we may just come on and let them come right here. This is why I said we probably gonna have to bring the cattle in here. They were just here a little over a week ago, about 6 or 7 days ago. And look, it's already, I'll show you. That's where they have not been. This is almost just as high. Look at this. It shows the crazy rains we've gotten. Look, I mean, there's pieces to my knee. They're pretty throughout. Look, I mean, this has been grazed, you know, 5 to 7 days ago. We may have to bring in the cattle and take care of this section and maybe, you know, this section way over here and let the sheep just graze right here. And by the time they get over there, they'll go right behind the cows anyway. So we might be making a flurry, not on purpose, but just to utilize the grass because I hate to waste it. I sure don't want to cut it.
Livy goes in her new chair for the day. We're doing school, our last week of school. But she gives us a nice surprise all over her new chair, like she's been in it 5 minutes, seriously. Livy, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, huh? Oh, you're not done. Oh, thank you for destroying your new chair. You feel better though, don't you?
All right, let's go turn the water on. You gonna turn it on for me? Turn it on? Oh, we've got the sprinkler on. Let's turn the sprinkler off first. Here comes Trot. It's good. More? So like right now, as we end, it's getting sunset here. The cow are in this paddock, and it's just so nice to look out. We're grilling tonight, grilling our pork, and to have the cows just standing right here. I love it, love it. Makes me smile. Then when I look on the other side, we've trained the pigs. We're training the pigs before we move to the forest. So we have the new pork out there just sitting right there by the chickens. It's so nice. Fun day, beautiful day. After all these crazy storms we've had, it's good to just sit here and eat some pork chop. God bless. Happy homestead, y'all.